Alright, boys and girls, we're back here with the Avalanche. I got the oil pressure sensor disconnected. You just need a pick to reach in and pull the tab up, and then you can slide the plug out. Next, I'm going to knock off the cross member bolts. There's 4 of them, 2 on either side. I'm going to get those knocked off, and then we'll work on getting the oil pan off, and we'll check back in with you. There's 2 10mm brackets. One holding the transcooler lines, I believe, right there, which is on the side. And then there's another one that's up around the front holding a couple wires for the wiring harness, it seems. But once you have those out and the oil pressure sensor unclipped, have the oil drained, and then I've got my cross member bolts all loose. So once the oil's done draining, we'll pop those bolts out, drop the cross member, and then start taking out the oil pan bolts. Alright everyone, cross member is down. Got the 4 bolts out. Cross member is out. So, go ahead and get the oil pan bolts out and the 2 that go through the bell housing into the back of the oil pan. And we'll check back in with you once we have it off the truck. Alright everyone, I wasn't even going to show you guys because this thing looks terrible, but freaking oil pan's off the truck. Which, by the way, I severely underestimated how dirty of a job this was going to be. Yes, I drained the oil and everything first, but man, I severely underestimated how dirty of a job this was going to be. You can see the old gasket's torched, is leaking from everywhere. Oh, I got some cleaning to do. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm doing this for y'all. All right, guys, got the oil pan off the truck. I'm going to clean it. Can somebody please explain to me how all this accumulates in the pan, in the bottom? I've only owned this thing for a few years. I've been pretty decent with my oil changes, but bro, what in God's name? How does this happen? Like, how does this actually happen? This is disgusting. Needless to say, I got a bit of cleaning ahead of me. Look at how thick this is, bro. What? Absolutely awful. How does this happen? All right, everyone, we're back again. As you can see here, oil pan's off. I just got it cleaned out. I'm just gonna wait for this thing to stop dripping. I'll probably give it until morning, and then we'll slap the new gasket up there with the oil pan, and we'll get it torqued down to the correct spec. We'll be all good to go. So I'll touch base with you guys once we get the next steps done. Said I'd do it. Came to Harbor Freight. Got my first ever, my own personal torque wrench. No more guessing. Steve, I told you, buddy. I'm gonna get me one of these days, bro. You made me do it. Glad I did. So let's go. Guys, we made some progress. It got really dark last night. Oil pan's back on the truck with the new gasket. I got all the bolts torqued down to 8 foot-pounds. I got to do the main ones to 18 foot-pounds, and then the bell housing 2 to like 37. Then throw the cross member back in, put an oil filter on it, and fill this girl up. Should be good to go. All right, everybody. We are finished. Cross members back in. Oil pan's torqued down. Got a new Wix filter on there. 6 quarts of Mobil one, fully synthetic, extended high mileage. This thing should be good to go. If y'all would like and subscribe, stay tuned for the next one.